Some of you can't handle this. I'm going to say it anyway. We are supposed to judge each other. Let me explain. Let's first go to the famous passage in Matthew 7. It says here, "Do not judge, that you will not be judged. For in the way you judge, you will be judged, and your standard of measure, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that's in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, 'Let me take that speck out of your eye,' and behold, the log is in your own eye?" Now, this verse talks about hypocrisy. When you judge another person's sin that you are also struggling with or you are also going through. So you're no different than that other person that's committing sin. So you're not supposed to judge in this way. Instead, you are supposed to, according to the book of John, chapter 7, verse 24, "Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment." So we are supposed to judge. But what is righteous judgment? To answer that, we have to go back to the Old Testament. 1 Corinthians 6, verse 2. According to verse 1, "Does any of you, when he has a case against his neighbor, dare to go to a law before the unrighteous and not before the saints? Or do you not know that the saints will judge the world? If the world is judged by you, are you not competent to constitute the smallest law courts? You shall do no injustice in judgment. You shall not be partial to the poor, nor defer to the great. But you are to judge your neighbor fairly." So you are supposed to judge. But let me just say this. There's a difference between hypocritical judgment and condemning judgment, which are far from God's instruction, which is to judge righteously. And how do we do that? Believers, talking to fellow Christians, believers are expected to judge evil and correct wrongs. But in order to do that, we must overcome our own sins, our own wrongs, to be able to deliver that judgment in a righteous way. Therefore, to avoid hypocritical judgment and condemning judgment. And in all things, speak out of love, because that's how Christ would have done it.